All right, let's talk about something that hits close to home for pretty much all of us. Getting our focus back in a world that is just, well, designed to snatch it away. I'm going to walk you through some surprisingly simple shortcuts to beat that digital distraction and get back to what actually matters. So, let's dive in. So, let me ask you this. Ever pick up your phone thinking, I'll just check this one thing, and then you look up and poof, an hour is just gone? Yeah. If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. It's this crazy feeling like you've been sucked into a digital black hole. And honestly, it's something almost everyone is experiencing these days. And that experience, that's really the heart of the problem, isn't it? It's what we can call the endless scroll. You know the feeling, that hypnotic, almost mindless cycle of tapping, swiping, watching. And for what? There's no real purpose to it. And it definitely doesn't leave you feeling satisfied. So what is all this stuff we're scrolling through? Well, it actually has a name: filler entertainment. And look, this isn't the stuff you actively search for. Nope. This is that low-value, algorithm-powered content that has been perfectly, and I mean perfectly, engineered with one single goal. Not to make your life better, but to just hold on to your attention for as long as it possibly can. Okay, so we know it's a problem, but what's the first piece of advice you always hear? Well, usually it pushes us right into this classic mistake, what you could call the all-or-nothing trap. I'm sure you've heard of it, right? The dopamine detox. It sounds super intense, because it is. The whole idea is you go completely cold turkey, cut yourself off from all digital stuff. But here's the thing, even though the intention is good, this all-or-nothing approach, it pretty much always sets you up to fail. And you can really see the two paths here. On one hand, you've got that extreme detox. Think of it like trying to climb a sheer cliff face. It's super restrictive, it's totally exhausting, and let's be real, most people just give up. But then there's a smarter path. It's more like a bridge, built with these practical, easy tools that are designed to actually get you to the other side. So let's talk about that smarter way, right? The path that's actually achievable. Because the secret here isn't to wage this epic, endless war against your phone. Nah. It's about making a couple of simple tweaks that put you back in the driver's seat, making technology work for you instead of the other way around. And this quote, it just nails it. The goal isn't to turn into some kind of digital monk with, superhuman willpower. It's way, way simpler than that. It's all about making that impossible task of just putting down the phone feel, well, possible, maybe even easy. So how do we do it? What's the secret? Forget about some complicated system you have to learn. All you need is a super simple 2-minute toolkit. And I mean that literally. You can set this up on your phone the second we're done here. Okay, here it is. The whole toolkit is just 2 steps. That's it. First, flip your phone into grayscale mode. Second, set up some screen timers for the 1 or 2 apps that are your biggest time sucks. Seriously, that's the whole thing. But why do these tiny little tweaks work so well? Well, grayscale literally sucks the life and color out of your screen. All those bright, shiny look-at-me app icons, they become boring and dull. It totally breaks that reward cycle in your brain that keeps you hooked. And the screen timers, think of them like a friendly bouncer for your apps. When your time is up, they just say, all right, party's over, and the app closes. It's a clean, simple end to the scroll. Because ultimately, this isn't about punishing yourself or taking things away. It's all about what you gain. See, the real prize here isn't just getting a few minutes back. The real reward is your focus. So please, don't think of these as restrictions. They're not. They are shortcuts. They're a way to just slice right through all that digital noise and you get your time and your mental energy back. And that focus you reclaim, that becomes the fuel for actual success in your job, in your hobbies, even with the people you care about. Which brings us to the last and, honestly, the most important question of all. When you start getting that time back, all those minutes, even hours that used to disappear into the scroll, what are you going to do with it? What's that project you're finally going to start? What book have you been meaning to read? Who are you going to spend some real quality time with? The possibilities? Well, they're all yours.